welcome to a new series we're doing at the Comic Lounge called the Shortbox.
So we do off the shelf, and that's going to be a kind of review, a look at a collection, a hardcover, oversized Omni, whatever, of a series that we really want to talk about. This series will be about single issues, and this one we're talking about 4.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's going to be 1, but you'll see why in a second, why this is 4 issues.
Today we're going to be covering Shadowhawk. Yeah, buddy.
So this coincides. So we've been talking about 90s Image a lot in the last couple of weeks, and we got an interview that should be up.
Yeah. This is coinciding with the interview I did with Jim Valentino.
Yeah.
One of the founders of Image Comics.
And creator of Shadowhawk.
Creator of Shadowhawk. He also was the publisher of Image from 1999
and his
to
line
2004.
is Shadow Line.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, legend in the industry.
Yeah.
Also did the Guardians of the Galaxy, not the fucking movie version. He did the original Guardians of the Galaxy in the early 90s. So, yeah, fucking... I love this book, dude. You know, I reread it again, and it's definitely fucking 90s Image.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not... If you're being honest, it's not great.
I love it, dude. I love it for
you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's not... I don't know. Yeah.
It's not... Like we talked about in the Image book, in the Image video.
Yeah.
They're not good books. And I don't think anyone's going to try to...
No, but I do think that the plotting and the storytelling is pretty strong in this book.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think the overall, like, it's not like the great American novel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's trying to be.
It's not up to par with some of the stuff that's more modern that we like.
Right, but for back then, I do think this would have to be one of the stronger ones.
The stronger ones?
Yeah, to me, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I've pretty much gone back and reread all of them.
Yeah. Within
the last, since quarantine. You know, I read Wildcats, I read Cyberforce, I read fucking Savage Dragon, I read Spawn,
we talked about Spawn on the pod,
Youngblood, so I do think this is pretty strong, and I really liked it, dude. Like you were saying earlier, I forgot it was a mystery. Like, we don't even know who the fuck Shadowhawk is by the end of this series. Look at this fucking cover right here. So
that's what sold. So I picked up. So these are my issues.
I brought mine too, but Mario he opened his faster than I could. So.
The cover is what sold me. This is actually a variant cover, but
this is a fucking dope cover, dude.
I love this cover. I remember seeing this and I was really confused. I was like, kind of looks like Wolverine.
Yeah.
But it's a helmet.
I love the design, dude.
And he's got red eyes.
Yeah.
And my 9-year-old self or whatever was like, this is fucking dope. I want to check this out.
Yeah, let's fucking open this up, bro.
And so on the left side,
hold on. This is important right here. This is what all the Image guys did. The book is respectfully dedicated to Jack Kirby. Now, we're going to talk about Kirby a lot on this channel, Kirby's a fucking legend, dude. And for them to all of the creators at Image to show Jack Kirby love was dope. And in the Jim Valentino episode, he talks about how this came to be. Because this was done. They did get Jack's blessing. That's cool. How that happened was really fucking cool.
Yeah, and you can see right there, created, written, illustrated
look at
by
that.
Jim
Created everything by Jim Valentino. And then his wife lettered the book, dude. That's pretty cool, dude. And then Digital Chameleon for colors. And that's something that, if we talk about more of the Image books, their coloring was fucking the best in the industry at the time, I think. And that's because they were doing digital coloring. You looked at a Marvel, if you put a Marvel and DC book up next to this, the coloring is just fucking, it's almost garbage.
Quality. So I have issues of X-Men when Jim Lee stuff came out, and I don't remember this being even the quality being as good as this. Like the paper itself.
Right. And look at this dude. He fucking breaks people's backs. Like that's what he's known for breaking people's backs. And I don't know, dude. I really love
the whole line was like this, where it was extreme. They didn't have a code. They didn't have to worry about being censored.
Yeah.
Because Spawn was like that too. A lot of it was setting up the fact that this isn't Batman.
No. This is not Batman. This motherfucker's out to fucking. I'm gonna damage you, dude. I'm gonna make sure you don't fucking break another crime. You're a criminal.
You're a piece of shit. You deserve to get damaged.
Yeah, and I loved the design of the character. And I think they really were able to get the metallic feel.
Yeah.
For the character, more so than you would see at like a Marvel or a DC
of that era.
And look at this, dude. Look at this.
No, and it's all bloody.
The fucking blood all over him, dude. I mean, I don't know how you could like go back if you were around in the '90s and you were reading comics. I don't know how you don't go back and you get that feeling of nostalgia. because like I found myself laughing as I was reading this. I was like, dude, like this is like typical 90s comics.
Yeah.
But it's just like I really enjoyed it, dude. I did. And I mean, just his composition of his pages is really cool. You know, like you see the overhead and you see him running on the rooftops. And he was a good draftsman, I think, Jim Valentino. You know, he's older than most of the other Image guys, you know, so he was the elder statesman. But, like, it shows in his books and it shows in his layouts, dude. Arson.
Yeah.
So
the helmet.
You know, like, look at that.
Those big-ass guns.
I mean, 90s, you know, like, that's all I see.
He's got a couple of pouches.
Yeah, and then he kind of, like, tries to, like, sprinkle in where, like, you think, oh, could that be Shadowhawk?
Which
like,
I forgot about that. But that was the thing with the letters at the end, which was the whole thing about trying to get the audience to guess who he is. Like,
yeah.
Who is the man or who is the woman?
You don't know
because you have no idea who that is.
You have no idea, and there's so many clues to, like, oh, could this be Shadowhawk?
Yeah.
That, like, keep you guessing, dude. You know, there's the little tie into the rest of the Image books. You got Shaft from Youngblood.
Well, and then more so in the later issues.
In the later issues, yeah. And then, I love this, dude. I fucking love that shit. The panel layout, like, it's just really fun and stuff.
Yeah, and then you get the whole thing about him is the armor. The armor is the stuff that gets him his powers. So you see there, he's bulletproof. He gets shot by regular guns and just bounces off. That's badass.
Yeah, he's fucking badass.
So we just got interrupted because we got.
Sorry, I got interrupted because Jim Valentino just asked me if I put up his interview, which I'll message him back after.
Yeah, he can tell me like you haven't said while we were talking about Shadowhawk.
Yeah, so you know, fucking.
Look at that styling.
Look at that.
Which
dude.
is more. That looks more like late '80s.
It does have a late '80s vibe. It's very stylistic.
But this is 1992, so this is just the leftovers from the '80s.
Yeah. And you're just meeting like she's pretty much like the head of like a crime family.
Yeah.
Right. But you don't really learn much. You still don't learn much about her in this issue. Again, look at.
Oh yeah, and then he throws his like.
I love that weapon, dude. You know,
the little boomerang things that comes back to him. It reminds you of Moon Knight.
It does remind me of Moon Knight too, yeah. Dude, right here, bro.
That's one of the things I noticed. Every issue has one of these pages.
Yeah. I'm about this, dude. Like I was telling Dylan, like we were talking about quiet moments, but I can't. You give me a '90s splash page, bro. I'm about that. I'm about that.
You don't
life.
really see. I haven't seen this.
You don't see this shit anymore, dude.
Years.
And look at the everything, dude.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is true, but I always took it to mean this was intended for kids to take out as posters.
I'll fucking punch somebody that fucking rips this out of a goddamn comic book. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I used to do that when in the 90s. I used to do that. I would take
this. Isn't even attached. This is 2
no,
pages.
Some of them were like that.
The center pages? You would take them out of the comics?
Because they were like that.
Oh, dude, come on, get out of here! Oh, look at this. The others.
Yeah.
I can't help but laugh, dude. All right, I'm not here to shit talk.
Brigade,
look at this. Look at that Brigade, Youngblood, taking it to the extreme.
And then you got Pitt, an ad for Pitt.
Oh yeah, and Pitt fucking was colored differently. That wasn't the color he ended up being. He ended up being gray, which I think this flesh color is really fucking weird. If he was like, I think that would have been a little bit traumatizing for me to read.
Yeah, it looks even creepier.
Right?
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
And then here's the sketch of the original drawing.
Right. And then look at this. Notice this. We were kind of talking about that in the Image episode where we talked about Image in the 90s. Oh, fuck. I keep moving the book down. Wetworks. This did not come out in this time period. It said it was supposed to come out in 92, and it didn't. It ended up not coming out till 94, right? And then...
That was the thing that tripped me out.
Look at this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Wizard. These motherfuckers were hitting Image hard, bro, in the fucking magazine, dude. If you go back and look at those early Wizard magazines or watch the Cartoonist Kayfabe coverage of them, fuck, they were on Image's dick. You know? I can't say it any other way. They were fucking, they were chomping at the bit on that fucking shit, you know? All right.
Over here now you got, so you look down there on the bottom, you got an appearance of Spawn.
Oh, yeah, Mario's favorite fucking character ever created, dude. Let's fucking go into that, dude. Look at that. Another one. In Memoriam, Joe
Every
Shuster. Because Joe Shuster had passed away around this time, too, you know? Co-creator of Superman.
Yep.
So, more greatness, dude. More 90s greatness. Look at this fucking shit, dude. I love it. It's just...
The coloring is a little different there, but it's a nighttime.
It is a little different, but I do like... I really just
I was a
I
huge
can't
fan
say it
of-
enough. I love the design.
I was
dude.
a huge fan of the outfit. That's really what sold me on it when I was a kid.
And that's what would sell me.
He looked cool as fuck, and he had he looked like Wolverine, but like Iron Man and shit.
Exactly.
And, I was
And
like,
when
what?
you're a kid,
This is dope.
you're not drawn to the writing. The art is what pulls you in,
Yeah.
and you eventually stay for story as you get older.
Yeah.
But like, fucking Little Ryan, dude, as a kid, I'm about this, bro. Like, give me more, dude. Look at this.
Look at the
shit.
coloring there.
I do like the coloring. Like it. He's
That's
in,
a
like,
great page.
Yeah, it is really good. Here we go, dude. We got our boy Arson back again. Fucking Arson.
MVP, dude.
Yeah.
MVP.
Oh, he's the MVP of the book for sure, dude. And he's got to let you know it's Arson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
Let me say something, dude, about this. As I was reading it, do you know what my first thought was, bro? Valentino draws Spawn's cape pretty goddamn
Yeah.
well. I mean, he does a great job of drawing the cape.
Yeah. It isn't. Yeah.
And Spawn's
There he is.
fucking.
Look at him.
He's hating him, bro. He's like, he thinks he's the fucking
Bad guy.
He thinks he's the killer
Yeah.
that's going out and killing. Fuck, who was it?
But then he's like, "Are you gonna do anything about it?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, "All right, I'll go fucking do it."
Yeah. I love his rendition of Spawn. I have no complaints on that. You know.
But it does feel tacked on.
Look at this.
Pretty hard.
And then
'cause
this
it's so short.
This kind of has like a manga feel to it. You know how because
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
those lines in manga. And
The action lines.
Yeah, and I really like this, dude. It's dynamic. It's exciting. It keeps you fucking going from page to page, like in fast.
Well, the
succession,
emphasis is
dude.
very clearly on fighting.
Yeah.
There would be exposition pages, but a lot of it, the emphasis was about he's cool, he's got all these abilities, he's fast, and he fucks shit up.
Yeah, dude, fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, and then they had the news stuff, which is running because the Spawn had the same thing too. At
I
the
know.
time.
So did I think all of them did.
So
I
that
feel
was
they all
like a
did.
thematic thing, I think, with a line at the beginning.
And that's like a fucking Miller.
And here we go. Here's another,
Here we go,
another
bro.
page like that.
The liquefier. Huh? Look at that. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, is it like the greatest character I've ever seen? No, but
It's
how
90s
can
as
you-
fuck.
How can you be mad at that, dude? You can't, dude. It's like, oh, get out.
And then we got the latest page.
Look at, that was a wraparound cover too. Can't forget our boy Arson, bro.
yeah.
Back again, dude. Back again. And then this cover, you guys can't tell. This is fucking glow in the dark.
Yeah.
I like these kind of things when I was a kid. I mean,
That was gimmicky as fuck, but
I
I,
did,
loved
but
it.
I mean,
The lenticular stuff and like
Yeah,
the
dude,
3D effect bullshit from the 90s.
Yes. What is this? Dedicated to
That's
Steve Ditko, man. Come on, bro. Co-creator of Spider-Man.
A true pioneer.
Yep. It's fucking dope, dude.
Yes, the story goes on, and then now that mutated shit is the villain now.
The liquefier,
He's
bro.
liquefying people. Dude, that scene where they find the body I was like, holy shit. That is graphic
Oh,
as
yeah.
fuck.
Where is that?
No, it's later on.
It is later on. Okay. Look at that.
Oh, dude, oh my god, that design is so bad.
Blackjack. But whatever.
That was cool.
This is fucking creepy, dude. Look at that shit right
That
there.
what
Hold on, I gotta hold that up. Look at the fucking melting body, dude.
when you see her skin like
Oh.
melted, and
Yeah,
dude, I was like, it's some graphic shit.
Yeah.
But then this is cool as fuck.
I
too.
did. I like this. You still don't know who he is. I mean,
And now he's swinging, right?
that's my boy Arson, bro.
Yeah, Arson
is now
he got blown
permanently
up,
on
and
fire.
now he's on fire.
Yeah. I like that design better. I'll take the fucking
Yeah.
burning body over the fucking big
That
fucking
stupid
outfit.
helmet.
Yeah. Now this I thought was a little weird, right? The
Yeah.
color choice on that, I still don't get. I don't get what it was going for.
It's muted. It doesn't.
It didn't fit. It just didn't fit with this
No.
fucking the rest of it. But I'm not sure, you know.
But I mean the penciling itself is really good. It's just
Oh
that
yeah,
the
yeah. The
color
art
choice is
itself, it's just
really
that the
weird.
coloring just on Shadowhawk, it just makes it stand apart, and it almost feels like it was.
Well, and it
cut
makes him
and
look
paste.
cheaper. It kind of makes him look like a Power Ranger.
Yeah. I didn't care for that.
Oh no, we got the showdown.
Oh yeah, Liquefier versus Arson, baby. Yeah,
Classic.
Yeah, I love the dynamicness of the fucking, like.
Well, that's what was stood
He
out.
just has-
His
yeah.
suit looked really cool, and then because he was always jumping around. That part also was crazy.
Oh, look at that.
That's some graphic shit. You wouldn't see that.
No,
in
you wouldn't see that in Marvel or DC. Fuck no.
And then there's your boy right there.
Savage.
It's funny, too,
fucking
'cause now-
dragon, homie.
the other
fucking
thing
dragon, dog.
The other thing I was thinking when I was reading this was like, it's like Valentino knew us and was like, I'm gonna bait these fucks to liking this book. How can I do that? I know. I'll throw in Spawn
Yeah. Smart choice.
and I'll put in Savage
But
Dragon.
this also was coming out when Savage Dragon the miniseries ended before issue 1, because this leads in, as you'll see in the next issue, it's going to lead into his ongoing series.
And that's is that an Eric Larson cover, right?
Is that yeah? Valentino and Larson.
Yeah.
So I think Larson maybe just drew Savage Dragon, and maybe Valentino.
But that's pretty
or
cool.
Maybe they both did it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
But it's cover inked. So he inked it in
color. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then look, dedicated to Jerry Siegel, who gave us all our jobs. That's pretty fucking nice shout out, dude. You know,
dude.
The other creators.
The art. I think the 4th issue with the art with Dragon is the best.
Yes, I agree. Look at the fucking veins. Look at that, dude. I love his.
It's good.
Like I said, Savage Dragon is one of my favorite Image characters, dude, from those days, and continues to be like.
And then you're getting more and more outfits with themes.
Vortex. Yeah, buddy.
Just a trench coat, a bra, and jeans. Because why not?
Why not? Jubilee and Gambit had a kid, and there's Vortex. You know? I mean, look. Got that Kirby crackle, homie.
Yeah.
Love it. Loving it. Yeah. You know, in the showdown, because Savage Dragon's, you know, he's not about
this
Shadowhawk.
Is cool. I like these few pages here.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking awesome, bro. Like them duking it out. Like he fucking hates freaks, as he calls them.
Yeah.
You know, like the fucking super powered motherfuckers, and they just go toe to toe. Loving this, you know.
He's acrobatic. He's obviously he's more, Dragon's more of a brute, and Shadowhawk's more of an acrobatic guy.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to see that in the panels where he's flipping around doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean it's just a fun series, dude. You know, like again.
Is it great?
He wasn't trying to make this
writing?
like some classic, dude. You know, but like he is a good storyteller.
And it ends with him. I actually really like this part where the criminal syndicate is trying to recruit him.
Right.
And Dragon's calling him out as a fucking like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
And then the criminal syndicate tries to help Shadowhawk.
Yeah, and so he at the very last page is him questioning like, am I a fucking criminal? I just didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good way to end it.
Yeah, it's a great series. There's that mini series I was telling you about, the 1963.
Yeah.
That was set in the early Image days. It's supposed to be like in the 60s of Image universe. Yeah. Never finished. Like there's supposed to be an annual that ties it all up. Look at that list though. Alan Moore, Steve Bissett, Rick Veitch, Dave Gibbons, John Tottleman, Don Simpson, Jim Valentino. I mean, crazy, dude. Oh wait, look at this. We can't forget this, bro. The Shadow Line, dog. I don't know if all of these books came out.
I don't know any
The
of
others,
these.
Slaughter, The Pact, Reign, The New Alliance.
Then Shadowhawk.
I mean, I know Shadowhawk 2 came out, obviously, you know. And then this is a backstory. We won't get into it because I kind of skipped in the last issue. But yeah, that's Shadowhawk.
And then the trade. Just something I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They were advertising because trades weren't normal back then. That's why they were getting advertised specifically about one trade.
Right. But yeah, that is fucking
Shadowhawk.
That's Shadowhawk, guys.
At least the first volume. It came out throughout the years. It was just always short runs of like 4 or 5 issues. Shadowhawk 2 came out, and that was just called Shadowhawk 2, and it had its own issues like issue 1, 2, and 3.
I think eventually it went to an ongoing.
Then eventually it switched numbers to like 14, 15, 16, 17. And then there was a rebirth of it later on in the 2000s where he tried to like bring it back, but that never didn't stick. And that was it. I mean, I think it's one of the ones that doesn't get much attention.
It doesn't.
Like,
and because it wasn't a flashy book.
Even in the 90s, people didn't really... This wasn't the book that really got that much attention. But I thought the cover... Like, this cover is what sold me. This is my book that I got when I was a kid, and I just thought it looked cool, and I wanted to check it out, and I was on board. And the fact that it helped that it tied in with Spawn.
Of course.
Because I was like 9. I was like, dude, Spawn's in it. I gotta read it.
I still like it, dude. You know? I'm not going to lie. And probably want to do some more early Image books. You know? I wouldn't mind covering some more. I won't make it every episode of... Like, we'll sprinkle in some other shit in, but first, before this, but yeah. I love it. And
another one we should talk about is the Max.
Yeah, the Max is definitely one we will talk about for
good.
Sure. Yeah.
And that book was ahead of its time. That's a book, when I read it, it doesn't feel dated as much. Mm-hmm. This stuff, if you're being honest, it's dated. It's dated as fuck.
It's dated, but you know what, dude? When you crack those pages open, fuck if it doesn't smell like the 90s, bro. It smells like the fucking 90s when you're reading that book. I sent that to Dylan. I was like, look at my current reading. I was like, I can literally smell the 90s right now. And then I get and that's what's great too. Is like, because
you can smell 36 chambers in there and shit.
Yeah, dude. The smell like can trigger memories, you know. So like that's why I think when I read these, especially if I'm reading them in the fucking floppies or the single issues, not in a trade, I get that nostalgia like gets hit harder.
Yeah.
So I love this book.
Yeah. So and, if you haven't heard of Shadowhawk, check it. If you're a fan of the '90s, check it out. You know, if you were a fan, write in the comments. Tell us about you liking Shadowhawk and what other books you liked.
Yeah. Any other series that you'd like us, or specific issues that you think you'd like to see us like talk about? Anything cool like that? Any other early Image books that you guys want us to talk about? Yeah, throw those in the comments below. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Comic Lounge, thecomiclounge.com. You can also send us your suggestions, your love, your hate, all of that to the Comic Lounge Pod, POD at gmail.com. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we put up a new video. We're going to keep pumping these videos out.
Yeah, you know, if you haven't noticed.
I mean, I think you can notice I launched the channel like a month ago. There's 19 videos. So I'm pretty much posting like at least 4 to 5 videos a week. And I will continue to do so. Mario and I will continue to talk about our love of comics. Dylan and I will continue to talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, don't forget, we're on YouTube. But we are also on Podbean, Spotify, and iTunes. So any place that you fucking guys listen to podcasts, we're on there. So yeah, on that note.
Yep, I think with that,
we're out.